So today we're going to use this and we're going to make a link bar. So we want it to go from there, over there in the corner, see? That's where it's going to come through the wall. We want it coming from here but running at this level. Because that turn, we want it from there to come along here, this piece of wood-ish. Depending on how we mount it, it might end up above or it might even end up below. Depending how we're going to mount it. And we've got to try and get it to go around this corner whilst working at the same time. We're going to warm it, we're going to bend it that way, and then we're going to end it this way. We're going to try and keep it as close as the wall as we can. This is a bit too far out. Because by the time we put a lock on there, catch yourself. Same as if you remember, we did this. That's a keep, but it's so close to the door you can rub your hands carrying something in, pulling a cupboard or something or whatever. So I made that do that to reduce that space. So I've got the white, the bar, and it's going to be different where it's here. The bolt fits in there. It's going to be actually a sticky out thing, isn't it? So ideally we want it to be somewhere there. We want it to settle there up against the edge and then come out like that. Yeah. So we haven't got much room for error. No, because if we do it wrong, we'll either be too much one way or too much the other. So, and always, it's very easy to say, oh yeah, I can do that 5 minutes in a vise and an hammer. But very easy to say, not always very easy to do. So we're going to start our first bend, because we're going to have some sort of mechanism over there to work it. I think we're going to start here and go in there, just that little bit, and then come back along here. Bending this is easy, but then bending that in the right place, in the right length, might not be quite so easy. But anyway, that's today's little mission. We've got that much to play with, which is a lot, but it isn't a lot if you make a mistake, if you get what I mean. If you've been there, done that, and got the t-shirt. So let's crack on a bit. So I haven't really give it much stick. We know where the bend's going to be. I've got plenty of leverage. I thought I'd just bend it over, but I think it's going to be too much against the bend. I think we're going to have to warm it. Oh no, it's going. Oh, it's going. We're going to do it this way. Didn't think the bench was going to hold the pressure, but yeah, it is. Oh, that's good news. It's kind of a bit. There's our mark. It's going to end up here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's the next bend that matters. Bringing it back again. We're going to lower that now. Let's lower that in the vise a bit. Let's see if it'll take a pounding. And I might have to warm it up. I think we will warm it up. It'll make it nicer. Yeah. Can't be a bit of flame. A bit of flame's dangerous here though. Oh, so much stuff to catch fire. This hasn't turned out as well as I'd expected, because this is too much of an arc. I want this to go that way. I don't really want to warm it up. This is taking too slow to come around the corner. Not that it matters, as long as this now carries on that way. So we're just going to try. We're just going to try something. I'm going to see if this will work. I think there's going to be too much of a gap. It's not going to go. It might do. It's moving. It's moving, but and we can straighten it out afterwards, can't we? Oh, actually, it's looking like it might go. Let's try that. Obviously, We haven't got a big enough one. Hold on, let's get a bigger one. Let's put you backwards, give you a better view. Let's put you over there. Hold on. So, if at first you don't succeed, it's a bit, yeah. This was the aluminium one. If at first you don't succeed, get out the big boy. Oh! This is going to do the trick. Come on. Well, I thought it was. Maybe it isn't. Because that's up against there, that's why. Hold on. Tighten this up. Tighten this up a bit. Right. Cannot but go now. Cannot but go. We've got to. We don't have a choice in the matter. There we are. It's going. I think it's going to be a bit big, but we can hammer that and straighten it, can't we? Oh, that's getting us there. I think that is getting us there. We'll just follow that path now. Oh dear me, that was a bit of a mole. Well, I'm doing it cold, and I haven't really got much space around me to do this. Let's see what that'll do. Let's see what that'll do. Join that to there. Probably pull the bench over with me on it. Come on. Right. Don't release all of a sudden. Whoa! Oh yeah, that's doing it. We're getting to where we want to be, roughly. We can hammer it and straighten it after. Oh, looks a bit big to me. Let's test it. Oh no, maybe not. Let's have a look. Okay. A bit more tweaking and we're nearly there, aren't we? Straighten this one up a bit more. We'll almost open that up. But anyway, that will reach there, the link. And this will reach out here because we're going to link. If that goes there-ish, we just need to play with it a bit more. We need to make this bend here a bit tighter. Yeah. Oh, that'll be all right, that will. Going down that corner nicely. Give it enough pull and push, you know. That's so that's up there. This is here. Yeah, that's going to be all right. Actually, the nose of this one's lifting slightly. Yeah, let's do that. It's a bit too much of a bend on there, but yeah, we're pretty much there. Can you see? Look, just bending it in the vise on its natural course. When we put the pipe grips on it, it allowed it to turn it a lot tighter. That radius is tighter than this radius, and that's what's giving us the problem. So rather than slacken off that radius, I'm going to tighten up this radius a bit, maybe somehow. Yeah, let's work on that now. Yeah, what we're going to try and do is turn this a bit tighter. Yeah, see what happens. See what happens. No, well, I can let it, let go. Oh. Oh, are we nearly there? Oh yeah, that's not too much. Actually, that's probably a little too much. Let's just check that live and at the scene. Does it look like it's going to go that way, innit? Yeah, that wants to come around a bit more. So, what does that mean? What does that mean? Trying to figure it out. I think we can afford to do that again. I think we can afford. What's going to happen? What's going to... No, that's not going to do the trick. Needs to be turning here, doesn't it? Look at it again. That's going to be straight. That needs to curl in, or this needs to curl out. So, what we're going to do, and try that this time. Try that this way. Yeah. Yeah, do that a bit more, I think. Height. We've got enough height to use the big one, haven't we? Let's use the big one. It'll just make life a lot easier for us. It's the roof that's causing me the trouble. There we are. Now, this will go a lot easier. All together. Easier. How's that looking? Yeah. We do believe that's it. Let's give that another bash. That looks more of a, could go a bit more actually. Could go a bit more. Let's see if it's made a difference. Let's see if it's made a difference. That on there. This on here. Yeah. That's going to be sweet. Oops. What am I looking at here? That's going to be sweet. Do want to come off that to the end, do we? No. Let me just set that up a bit better. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that movement, aren't we? So it'll run parallel with that shelf-ish. We've just got to figure out the mountains. That will bring it up against the wall here, which will then make it, we'll make a... Yeah, that's got the desired effect. Maybe curl that in a bit more should we need to. Let's actually, yeah, look, that's got to come in. That's up against the wall, so say that's there. That'll be there, run against. It's still a little bit too far away. Tuck that in slightly. It's way out over there, isn't it? Like a little bit here is a lot over there. So we just need to tighten up this bend again. We're getting there, we're getting there. So, this is when it begins to mess with your head. This is okay up against the wall here. That's in the right place there. We want to be like that, don't we? But I don't know why this is so sticky out here. Which bit are we going to bend next? I think this looks crooked, doesn't it? Just this bit we've got to bend. We've been trying to bend that bit. I think we should bend this bit. We've done it, but I don't understand what we've done. We've got this one nice and tight up against there. But we're out a bit here somewhere, somehow. Again, before it was level there, wasn't it? Yeah. That still needs... Wow. What? That's the one that wants bending, I think. That one there, yeah. So I don't really know. I don't really know what I've done, but I've ended up back at square one. What the hell is going on? That was quite tidy, and this was sticking out. Now, I mean, you could do it that way. You could, but no. Our challenge is to do this, isn't it? Yeah. What have we got to do? This has got to come around again now then, hasn't it? Yeah, that one. Right, let's try that. How can we definitely keep moving it and keep bending it and coming up with different solutions? Something. Oh, blimey. What What the hell is going on here? So that's okay now, look. That's perfectly okay. That comes around the corner. It's this that's gone adrift now. But every time I bend it, I end up with a different answer. We've got to be getting closer. We've got to be figuring it out somewhere, somehow. That's going to have to do. We're going to have to work with that. Lovely up against the wall here. That's going to go in and out, no problem. That's going to go along there. No problem. Just I'd like it a bit closer, but it depends on... We haven't yet invented the mount to bring this along from here, because we do need to mount it, but we can't fix it because the bar's going to be in the way. So we're going to sort of make some sort of drop down bracket. It's going to go under there somehow. So fix the bracket in there, weld a nut, basically run this through a nut. This is where I do most of my things. And then that'll be here. Again, make the bracket here. And this is going to be, yeah, that's going to be, and we're going to have plenty of movement in and out of here because whatever we're going to put on the end. And we're going to have plenty of movement there for the swing. So yeah, we've made our going around the corner bar after much of a faffing about.